I'm Guillem Vidal. I'm from Valencia, Spain. I'm 26-year-old. I studied history, and then I came to Cremona to do my volunteering in a high school in Cremona, in the library mainly, and helping the teachers sometimes with Spanish and history. When I arrive, I check if someone left some books to take back, or if I have some books to put back on the cafale. And I usually don't have like a lot of work. Sometimes some teachers come to ask me for a book. Weirdly, some students come to ask for a book. And depending on what's happening, I usually try to organize some spots with books related to the day. For example, now that we have the Giorno della Donna, I organize a spot with female literature. Also in February, we had the Memory Day, and students were going to Germany to visit places from the Holocaust and La Shoah. So I organized a spot with books from memories from the victims of the National Socialism. My project is helping me with my career because I studied to be a teacher, but in Spain I was not working as a teacher because it's really hard to be a teacher in Spain. You usually need a prior experience, and to earn experience you need to work somewhere. And this opportunity arrived, and yeah, I'm not a proper teacher. I'm mostly in the library, but I'm already working in a high school and helping sometimes with teaching, and it's been really enriching to know how students work, how to read the classroom, the level of the classroom. My main colleagues, my tutor and the other teacher that controls the library, they're super nice. They say that they are my aunties. They are taking care of me and seeing that everything goes well in my project. And other teachers, they really appreciate my job here. They come to ask me if I can go to help them with something in their lessons. My favorite memory in this time in Italy has to be sunsets in the Dolomites. Dolomites felt magic in a lot of ways. It felt like a place where time didn't pass by. And I went with other volunteers, and sunsets there were crazy, how the light peaked in the mountains. And also, I remember when we arrived to a lake on the mountain, I was breathless. I was not in my best shape. Started to snow a bit. I mean, I come from a really hot place in Spain, so I barely seen the snow. And it felt magic. I learned Italian when I did my Erasmus in Pisa. In the project, we usually volunteers have some sort of Italian courses, usually they are online, but this time the Comune decided to pay us for a course in La Associazione Latinoamericana di Cremona. I learned Italian in the streets, so I'm improving, like learning the basics that I didn't study and improving day by day. I like to say that Cremona picked me when I was looking for doing a next project, because before the teaching thing, I was trying to work something related to the volunteer I do in Spain in Erasmus Student Network, and I joined an Instagram channel. And the first project they sent when I joined was this project in Cremona, in a high school, in a city of music. I'm a musician myself, so like all the project was a perfect fit for what I wanted and for what I am. And I'm really happy to discover this spot that probably no one in Italy knows, but it's a really interesting city. I would love that it's more known in Italy and in general in the world. The city is small, but it's really cool city. I mean, I study history, so I love ancient cities, and Cremona really offers that. It's known for the violin makers, for being the city of Stradivarius. It's known for the music. Monteverdi was also from here. And known also for the Torrone, famous Torrone from Cremona. History says that it was made in here. Not all historians agree with that, but they are really proud of the tradition of the Torrone here in Cremona. I live close to the Duomo. It's a really cool experience. To arrive to the high school, I go by the Duomo, even though it's a bit longer. It's amazing having the chance to walk by this artwork every day. I feel really lucky when I go by the Duomo. It feels like it's a memento that I'm living in Italy, and then that I'm having this experience, and I feel so grateful when I go by. I live in a share apartment. We are three people. All of us, we are volunteers. The commune owns the apartment, so it's really comfortable. I feel so lucky that I have one room by myself, and the apartment is really big. I don't have to pay for anything. The commune pays us for alojamiento, for the accommodation, and they pay us also like diets. And then they pay us a small pocket money for our affairs that we don't have to justify. If you are young, you're looking for your first job experience, and but you want to travel a bit, it's a perfect experience for youth. At the beginning, I didn't really like the experience. I was comparing it a lot with my prior experience in my Erasmus, and there it was super easy to meet new people, to engage with the city and everything. Here was a bit more tricky, and at the beginning, I hated Cremona because it was a really chill city and I was looking for a bit more action. But now that have met some people and I now have a social life, I really like the city. I like that it's chill and that you go every time to the same places. I really like my experience here. In Italy, but has a lot of things like. Usually, volunteers are encouraged to have our own project of the project we are working on. And in the past, when I wanted to meet people, I joined the volunteer I do in Spain, ESN. And in Cremona, there was nothing. And I was a bit shocked because, I mean, there are universities in Cremona. Since I wanted to meet people and discover a bit of the student life in Cremona, I started myself the association. So far, we are Associazione di Studenti Internazionali di Cremona. Today, I have the first activities I am organizing myself, and I'm really happy with how the project is going. Started making violins as well, and they really. I really think that having an international experience is basically a must in our generation, and I would really advise to young people around Europe that if they are thinking on doing it, jump on it. Like it will really enrich you. It will make you grow in ways that you would not expect. And if you're not thinking on doing it, do it. You will really appreciate me in the future.